Bonjour, John Hancock here, and today I'm actually talking about something that's really bothering me. Recently Nintendo announced that they are discontinuing the NES Classic Edition. That is a terrible move. It bothers me, and I'm here to talk about why. This is the reasons why Nintendo needs to continue making the NES Classic Edition. You know, the holidays came, and this product was super popular. Everybody wanted it. Everybody was talking about it. I had people that haven't been into video games talking about this. Neighbors, I had coworkers, and the holiday craze came, and lo and behold, it was hard to find. And I had people looking for it again. People were coming to me asking me, hey, when is this going to be available again? I don't know, and then Nintendo made a statement that, that the product exceeded demand, anyways, still couldn't find it, and now they're not going to make any more. Okay, I get it that Nintendo probably thought that this was just a holiday product, that it was a novelty item. Here's the problem. You're taking a product made by Nintendo, making it with awesome packaging, and putting 30 iconic games with this in one bundle, okay? I get that this product had some issues with it, with the controller length, but I've owned one. I've played it. I enjoy it. I see the appeal. For many people out there, that's the only Nintendo game system that they'll probably ever own, or want to buy. And so Nintendo, for not making this product, is silly. Okay, I'm sure they have their reasons, whether it's piracy or they don't want to take away sales from the Switch. That's ludicrous. That's ludicrous, and here's the reasons why they should make it, or reasons they should think of to make it to avoid. So number one, there's a huge unmet demand. The prices of this device are skyrocketing on eBay. I mean, people are going crazy about this. And, if they aren't going to make it anymore, of course, this is a reseller's dream right now. Finding one of these things, which sells for $60, and it's selling for, I haven't checked recently, but several $100s from what I hear. I mean, it's even if it's a couple $100, that's a huge markup. That's bad. I mean, that's bad. I mean, I just feel for anybody looking for one of these things. And let's talk about it. This does not take away sales from a $300 device. Okay, there's a $240 price difference between these two products. Okay, so if Nintendo's concerned that it's going to take away sales or attention, that's ridiculous. That's silly. That is absolute ridiculous thinking. Okay, they need to make the NES Mini. Okay, it is bad PR for them. Now, during the holidays, when they didn't have a lot, Nintendo didn't have a lot going on, and this was what everybody was talking about for Nintendo news, it was great. But the problem is now everybody's going to talk about Nintendo making a bad move, discontinuing this. It's actually going to take away possibly attention from the Switch for that. So it's not taking away from the Switch. In fact, it's the exact opposite. Nintendo, the 2DS is on the market because that caters to all the 3DS fans that aren't going to get a Switch. That nice, $100 price point. This can be the sub $100 price point, and I think it would cater to a lot of people. And the other thing is, fans suffer. Fans suffer from the NES Classic not being on the market. I have several coworkers that are still looking for one, and they're mad. They're mad because it's like, I just want to play the games I grew up with as a kid, and I want to play them legally, and I want to buy a Nintendo product. And for a lot of people, that's the thing. Now, I got to get this out there, okay? Time and time again, people bring up, well, people need to just get a Raspberry Pi. You know, it's not the same. It's not a collectible item. Yeah, functional-wise, it's probably a better product, but there's a lot of people out there that wouldn't bother. That just wouldn't bother with a Raspberry Pi. People like simple plug-and-play product that comes from the company that makes the games to legally play games on a collectible package, which this is gorgeous, and that's it. And that's why a Raspberry Pi is not the same as this. For playing wise, great, knock yourself out. Not collectible whatsoever. So, I mean, I hear that all the time, and it's from people that don't collect or don't get collecting, and that's fine. This video is not for you. So, I think on top of fans suffering, it really shows a lack of commitment of Nintendo to their fans, and a loss of touch with the market. And so, for a long time now, Nintendo really has soured some of its older fans, and this is just a great example of it. You know, there's a lot of people that just want to play the game on a game system, on a simple novelty item, and that's maybe the only retro games that they play on. In fact, I would even go as far to say a product like this is changing retro collecting. This product, I think, for a lot of people with the skyrocketing prices of retro video games, is a nice hybrid. It's a collectible item. I do believe it's a collectible item, and it's enough to where people may not care as much about having physical media. You know, having like a nice little collectible item that's nice and small, that's all they need. And you know, recently there's some rumors flying around, I'm sure it's going to get confirmed down the road, that there's a SNES Mini coming out. You know, a SNES Mini for next holidays, and maybe they just announced that, or they haven't officially announced it, but maybe it's out there just to appease some people that are like, oh, well, they shouldn't make the NES Mini, they should just move on and just make another mini console. It's not the same. If they do decide to make a SNES Mini, which I'm sure, I mean, it's like printing money. Of course, that's going to be huge. That's going to do as well. But it's going to cater to different people. There's a lot of people that remember Nintendo. They remember the original NES. They grew up with the original NES and those games. And the way that this system looks, they need to make this. They need to make it. I just don't agree with their decision to discontinue it when the demand is still there. It's crazy. Just to leave all the demand there for resellers to reap the rewards, and it's the silliest thing I've seen Nintendo do in a long time. And you know, I recently got a Switch. I'm playing it. I like it. But you know, with that being said, my roots of retro gaming go way back. I'm a huge Nintendo fan, a retro Nintendo fan, and when this product came out, it was minus the short controller. I thought it was a fantastic product. I mean, it was great. I took it to a retro gaming event, and you know, we had a lot of fun with it. The saves are a little weird to do on it. I did a video on the product, but come on, Nintendo. Make the NES Mini. Don't get a bunch of people mad, and think about your fans. You know, because really, at the end of the day, whether you're not making a lot of money, or maybe you're worried about piracy, raise the price of it. Raise the price to $75. I don't know. Like, as for the piracy issue, I don't think Nintendo needs to worry about that whatsoever. So what if someone takes their product and adds a bunch of other stuff to it? Who cares? Who cares? I know I don't, and I think it's cool what people have done with that, but you're not going to stop piracy. You really aren't. You can try, but I think it's making piracy worse by not offering this product. Offer a legal product for people to buy a classic gaming system with the ROMs from the company, because I think by not offering it, you're actually making it worse. It's like, I don't know, it's just tough. Kind of a ramble here. I'm bothered. I'm bothered by it. It bugs me, and it bugs me to have all that demand there and to have Nintendo just not do anything about it. It's really silly. And anyways, long ramble. So there you have it. It's been a crazy week at my job. I want to kind of get back to a normal routine soon. I did a bonus video this week, and it was fun. And got many more videos planned to do, and I've thought about this, and it's been on my mind, so I'm talking about it. So thank you so much. I typically do videos every Thursdays and Sundays. I also have a Patreon in which I offer an exclusive video every month, and you can subscribe to that and be a supporter for as little as $1 a month. And I do this for the fans. I love talking about video games. It's the highlight of my week. And to all my fans around the world, thank you. You're awesome. This is the Immortal John Hancock, signing out.